The Festival of Lights 2023 event is happening all over the world and you don't want to miss it. Hello everyone, how are we? Today we are back with more Pokémon GO event details. If you're new to the channel, welcome, make sure to subscribe and ring that bell so you don't miss a video. So without further ado, let's talk about the Festival of Lights 2023 event and my best tips and tricks for it. So the Festival of Lights event is happening on Tuesday, November 7th at 10 a.m. to Sunday, November 12th at 8 p.m. During this event as well, we'll be seeing new Pokémon GO debuts in the form of Tadbulb and Bellibolt. So Tadbulb, if you use 50 candies on it, it will evolve into Bellibolt. Now, let's talk about Bellibolt and see if it's any good. So Bellibolt is a pure Electric-type attacker with a max CP of 3010. It will have an attack stat of 184, defense stat of 165, and stamina stat of 240. With this Pokemon being quite bulky and less offensive, it unfortunately probably won't have much play in PvE for raid attackers, however it could see some play in the Great and Ultra League. The best moveset in PvP for this Pokemon will be Thunder Shock and Zap Cannon. With Pokemon GO events, we usually have some wild encounters. So for this wild encounters, we'll be seeing Pokemon like Pikachu, Vulpix, Ponyta, Magnemite, Voltorb, Chinchou, Mareep, Slugma, Electrike, and Litwick, with the rare encounters of Morlul, which is a brand new shiny to the game, and Tadbulb. We'll also be seeing some instance-specific Pokemon like Hisuian Geodude, Hisuian Voltorb, Slugma, Volbeat, Illumise, Blitzel, Litwick, Litleo, Dedenne, Morlul, and Tadbulb. With every event, it's important to Mega Evolve a Pokemon. When you Mega Evolve a Pokemon, you get boosted Candy, Candy XL, and XP per catch. So for this event, there will be a lot of Electric-type Pokemon out and about, so it's important to Mega Evolve an Electric-type. Looking at Pokemon like Mega Ampharos or Mega Manectric will boost those catches. So let's talk about some Pokemon to look out for. First Pokemon to look out for, of course, is Morlul. It not only has that brand new shiny, which will be the biggest chase for this event, but is also a boosted Stardust Pokemon at 500 per catch. You can also look at Chinchou, which will evolve into Lantern. Lantern ranks 67th in the Great League and 76th in the Ultra League. So you don't have a good Lantern, now would be a good chance to pick one up. Of course, be on the lookout for Litwick, which evolves into Chandelure. Chandelure is a great fire and ghost-type raid attacker in the game. Other Pokemon to look out for would be Mareep, which evolves into Ampharos, and Electrike, which evolves into Manectric. Both of these Pokemon have Megas in the game, so if you don't have a Mega for this event, now would be a time to scoop one up and Mega Evolve it. Lastly, I'm going to say look out for Litleo on the Incense, as Litleo has a chance to actually be a Ditto. So if you're looking for a Ditto or a shiny Ditto in the game, this will be your chance to get one during this event. Now let's get into some event bonuses. Bonuses for this event will be seeing 2x Stardust for hatching Pokemon, 2x Candy for hatching Pokemon, and Incense will last twice as long. This excludes the daily Incense, unfortunately. So with a lot of these bonuses looking at hatching Pokemon, let's look at the eggs for this event. This event will be focusing on 7-kilometer eggs. Hatching from these eggs will be seeing Elekid, Magby, Dedenne, and Morlul. It's also important to note that Morlul hatched from 7-kilometer eggs will have higher shiny odds than being caught in the wild or in research. These odds should be a 1 out of 64 instead of 1 out of 500. So if you're looking for a shiny Morlul and that's your biggest chase, I highly suggest hatching some 7-kilometer eggs. Now let's look at some research. For time research, we'll see tasks that give you additional encounters with Pokemon, as well as a new event-themed shirt avatar item. Now let's look at some field research. For completing tasks, we'll get encounters with Pokemon like Darumaka, Morlul, and Tadbulb. It's also important to note that if you get a bunch of Morlul encounters, you can stack those encounters in your research, and you can claim them and catch those Morlul on events that give you 2x or 3x catch Stardust. There'll be a bunch of easy Stardust, since Morlul is a boosted Stardust Pokemon already. Pokestop showcases will also be out during this event, and you'll be entering Pokemon like Litwick or Tadbulb. The best ways to enter these showcases are to go into a more rural area away from a populated area, and to enter these showcases where not many people will be entered, or to showcase Snipe. So wait until the very last minute, put in your best Mon, and there'll be a higher chance that you'll win. Some new avatar items will be seeing just a new shirt in the in-game shop. It's also important to note that if you live in India, you'll be getting some extra bonuses for this event as well. You'll be seeing an extra event collection challenge that will give you various rewards, and also 2x catch Candy. Lastly, don't forget that there is also a raid day happening during this event on Saturday, November 11th for Mega Garchomp. I'll have a separate video on that coming out later this week. And that pretty much looks like it for the Festival of Lights 2023 event details and my tips and tricks. Some key things to remember. If you want that new shiny Morlul, which of course is a brand new shiny coming to Pokemon GO, you'll want to do it in 7-kilometer eggs, as the shiny odds in 7-kilometer eggs is 1 out of 64 rather than the full odds of 1 out of 500. On the topic of Morlul, you can also stack your Morlul encounters from field research and wait for an event that gives 2x or 3x catch Stardust. That'll be a bunch of easy Stardust. Lastly, keep an eye out for Litleo, as Ditto can actually appear as Litleo in the game. So looking for that Ditto or shiny Ditto, this would be your chance to get one during this event. And thank you guys so much for watching, I super appreciate it. Make sure to like and subscribe, comment down below what you're most excited for this Festival of Lights event. For me, of course, it's the shiny Morlul, as I absolutely love Shiinotic. It's such a weird, cute little Pokemon. But that'll be it for me, guys. Thank you so much again. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.